do appreciate that Mr. Lindstrand is a very busy man. Humphrey from the Round Table.
Oh, right. Shall I make some coffee?
Oh, lovely. Look, it really has to be today.
Have you seen that little fat Marge?
I think your Jeff used the last of it this morning.
There's butter here for him. I'm the one who had the heart attack.
Well, he has to stay in shape as well.
Well, for the dole.
Frank.
Lynn, I just don't want to see him ending up on the scrap heap, that's all. There's thousands of kids our Jeff said he's looking for work around here. Just think he gave up being a professional footballer.
Well, he didn't do it lightly, love. I think he had a pretty tough time of it away from home. I know you want what's best for him, but you need to give him time to find his feet again. Go easy on him, eh?
Yeah, right.
Maybe have a word with him later? Good. Enough problems on my side of the family. The last thing we need is you and your Jeff falling out.
How did things go at your mum's last night?
Oh, much the same. Our Alison's still playing silly beggars. But I made it quite clear the wedding's still going ahead. Mind you, it doesn't really help matters having Steve and Bev hanging around the place.
Why?
Well, they seem to think it's some big joke that my own daughter's refusing to live under the same roof as me. All they're doing is encouraging her.
Come on, love. Things will sort themselves out soon. Anyway, Steve's away on that cruise, isn't he?
And I hope to God he takes our Bev with him. That way everybody will be happy.
So is Keith all right then?
Yeah, he just had a bit too much to drink last night. He had some cheap ale promotion like down the student bar, some German gear, only £1 a pint.
So he decided to fill his boots, eh?
Yep, and everything else as well by the sounds of it.
Hey, leave us a number for that mate you're dossing with, will you? I've been stuck if you haven't turned in. I'm meant to be going down the gym later.
Yeah, no problem. I need the money anyway.
What, you skint again?
Yep, and term's only just started.
I thought you students were supposed to get a big fat grant at the start of term.
Well, you're joking, aren't you? I'm supposed to rely on my arm fella weighing me in, just 'cause they reckon he's Rockefeller, like. But it seems to have slipped his mind.
So you've got to rely on your alpha to get through college?
Well, yeah.
What happened to free education for all, like?
I don't know. I'll ask him later. He's the one who voted for this law. I'll get it. Hello. Ah, Humphrey. Yes, I see. This afternoon. Excellent. Thanks. Bye. Humphrey Nichols from the Round Table.
It's the second time he's called today.
Yes, he's just putting a bit of business our way. In fact, I need to act on this lead immediately.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, well, it's all systems go. Now I'm going to take some time off work. I want to make sure I hand over everything in perfect working order.
So you still think you should come to Oxford?
You know I do. You, aren't going out anywhere today, are you?
Joking, aren't you? Got all this stuff in the office to sort out. Mum and Dad have said they'll store some of it, but I still need to go through it, check what's needed.
So you're staying in all day, then?
Oh, yeah, unfortunately. Glued to the table.
Great. No, I mean, you should. Stay in and do your work. Yeah, you stay here, get your work finished, because, well, I know how important this project is to you.
Max? Are you all right?
Yes, fine. In fact, I've never felt better. God almighty.
Hello.
How are you, love? Haven't seen you around here in a while.
I've been sorting the house out. You know, trying to stop the plans for the extension.
Oh, yeah, I'd forgotten about that. How's it going?
Well, as a matter of fact, we just had some good news. We've decided not to go ahead. Too much opposition, so thank you for your support.
Ah, don't mention it. That's what neighbours are for, eh? Hey, Lynn, have you heard the good news? There isn't going to be all kinds of bastard wives hanging down the close after all. I'm sorry, man, love it. I didn't mean you, love. You know that, don't you?
I'm really pleased for you. So does this mean you'll be staying in the close? Oh, well, I'm not sure at the moment, but I hope so. I mean, kids like it round here, and Rachel's settled in really well at school. Yeah, or Alison said she'd seen her around the school. Suppose you've been talked into going to this concert, then? Oh, Rachel's talked about nothing else. She's playing the recorder, and she's really nervous. Oh, me and Frank are going with Alison and Katie. Should be quite a night.
What concert's this, then?
Well, all the kids and parents have been invited. Hasn't your Tony said anything?
No. Must have slipped his mind.
That's strange. Thought he'd be desperate for you to be there. Only our Ellison reckons they're looking for a compere. Right up your street, eh?
Yeah, right up my street.
Oh, I'm sure he'll mention it. I mean, kids love dragging the proud parents along to these things.
Yeah, they do, don't they? All right.
All right, son.
I thought you were supposed to be taking it easy.
Doctor's orders, 10 minutes exercise a day.
All right.
Listen, son, by yesterday, I was bang out of order phoning your club like that.
No, you're all right, Dad. I know you're only trying to help. But I've made up my own mind. I'm finished with football for good. Nothing you can do or say is going to change the way I feel.
Yeah, well, like you say, it's your life, so you do what you want with it. I'm not going to stand in your way.
Sorry, Dad.
So where have you been?
It's on a job centre.
Any luck?
Nah, no jobs. But I've been having a word about going back to college.
Oh, aye.
Yeah, I had to do leisure management. I was on day release from the club. Wouldn't mind having a go at it full time.
Leisure management? Well, that's like working in sports centres now, isn't it? Like Jackie Dixon does.
Yeah, sort of.
Sound, yeah? Well, that'll keep you fit. So if you ever do decide to go back into footy, you'll be in shape.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So when'd you start?
That's the problem. I can't get on the course till next September.
What? Next September? It's almost a year away. What are you going to do till then?
Dunno. I'll have to keep looking for jobs, I suppose. And, wouldn't mind trying to get my own flat.
Yeah, well, we are a bit pushed for space here.
The only problem is, I need a deposit and I'm skint.
Listen, son. Don't you worry about money. Because after the wedding, I'll sort you out with something. Now, in the meantime, the only thing you've got to worry about is keeping yourself fit and keeping in shape. Because I've got a feeling you're going to start missing playing football sooner than you think. Yeah.
I bet Alison's looking forward to your wedding. Oh, if only. I'm afraid she doesn't think me and Frank getting married is a very good idea. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, she's been carrying on for weeks. Well, the problem is she thinks there's no one like Steve, a real father.
Oh, Rachel's the same. She's a real daddy's girl as well. Could do no wrong in her eyes. I suppose they're just at a funny age.
Yeah. Anyway, we've decided we're not going to let it worry us anymore. It's only a month to the big day. She's not going to spoil it for us.
You must have all your preparations well in hand then.
Well, to be honest, with all this messing around, we've really let things slip a bit. Still need to organise flowers and the cars. Frank needs a new suit. I haven't even thought about a wedding dress yet.
Well, you haven't had a fit in?
No? Well, I'm not going to be wearing a white dress. Maybe off-white.
Well, what do you have in mind?
Anything, as long as it looks good.
There's a few good places I know in Manchester.
Oh, I'd love to, but I haven't really got the time. And I didn't want to spend too much. What I'd really like is something made specially.
Dressmaking's a bit of a hobby of mine.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I've done a few things for girls over the years. You know, nothing special, just simple things.
Nothing like a wedding outfit, I don't suppose?
No, definitely not.
Oh, that's a pity.
Well, maybe I can give you some ideas. I've got some fashion magazines in the house.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Want to come in now? I'll put the kettle on.
Here, I want a word with you.
Now, Julia, what are you playing at?
Are you still a bouncer in that place?
Well, let's just say that as a member of management, I have a say in door policy, OK?
You what?
Yes, I'm in charge of the door. And that means no drunks, no divvies, and no druggies.
I'm very glad to hear.
Yeah, management policy.
Well, I'm certainly none of those things. And I'm quite sure David Crosby isn't either.
And?
Well, me and Mr. Crosby, we need somewhere to practice our dance steps. You know, a proper dance floor.
Well, you've had that, haven't you? I mean, that place is full of kids most nights. Don't want you and Fred Astaire waltzing round the place.
Oh, I don't mean in the evening. I mean in the afternoon when it's nice and quiet, so that me and David won't be disturbed.
Sorry, we're closed in the afternoons.
Oh, surely you can make an allowance. We are senior citizens, you know.
Well, go to the Derby and Joan Club, then.
We, Mr. Crosby and I, we need privacy. You never know who can be watching, spies or anyone.
We want to spy on you two dancing.
Your position from the dance competition, there's £1,000 at stake, you know. And that's a lot of money for someone like me, an OAP. And, well, you and me, we are related.
Oh,
Distant, like.
OK, go on then, yeah. But listen, No messing around your ear. And keep away from the bar, the pair of you.
Jimmy Corkill, are you implying that I'm an afternoon drinker?
No, just behave yourselves, that's all I'm saying, otherwise you'll be getting me the sack.
Oh, well, you can rely on me. And David is a complete gentleman.
Good. Hey, listen, is your boss back yet?
Brian, you and him are very pally these days, aren't you?
Well, I've got something for him. Just a message.
He popped out earlier. I'll tell you looking for him, shall I?
Cheers.
Oh, well, better get off. I've left some careless in. I'll be back later to check your dance floor out. All right. And thanks very much. I always knew you were kind-hearted, whatever anyone else says.
I can't wait.
But I've told you two before, haven't I? I don't want to see you around here again.
All right, Pops. How's it going?
All right, Mike. You do that idiots like that trying to buy bangers.
That's only having a laugh, aren't they?
Yeah, but I wouldn't be laughing, would I, if I got fined for trying to sell them fireworks?
Yeah. Hey, listen, I started back at college last week, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's an important year for you, isn't it?
Yeah, and I bet you'll be glad it's my final year. You won't be having to fork out on these parental contributions anymore.
Oh, Mike, I clean forgot.
No, it's all right. I mean, as I say, I only started back last week. So do you want to put it straight into my account, then?
Look, son, you don't understand, you know, you've caught me at a bad moment.
Well, have you left your checkbook and your other kecks?
Mike, I've got no money, son, I'm skint.
Just have some money. I mean, this place makes a bomb.
Yeah, but it's all spoken for, isn't it? And I got this through this morning. Tell you, I've got red bills coming out of my ears at the moment.
This is for the credit card. I thought you told me these things were debt.
Yeah, well, it's just a bit of a cash flow problem.
Called Bev.
Okay, so I may have gone a bit over the top recently, but...
So what am I supposed to do, eh?
Well, you do have a job, don't you, son?
Dad, this is my final year at college. You know I've got to do well if I want to get a decent degree. And now I've got to sweat me rocks off at some pizza parlour when I should be studying. Just because my dad's put his girlfriend before his own son.
Michael.
Save it, Dad. I'm not interested.
Hello? Hello, Max. Yes, I'm still here. Well, I'm speaking to you, aren't I? Well, no, actually, I'm not getting much done at all because for some unknown reason you keep checking up on me. Yes, I'll see you later. Yes, I'll still be here. Yeah, bye, Max.
I hope this floor's properly sprung.
You what?
If it isn't properly sprung, it'll play havoc with my calves.
Well, you'd now be in a cab.
And I hope that disc jockey keeps a couple of waltzers back there.
What do you think this is? Tower Ballroom, Blackpool. Well, does it come up to Madam's expectations?
It's not what I expected, but it'll do.
I'm glad you like it. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a few things to do.
Oh, yeah? Still looking for Brian, are you?
Why is he back?
He telephoned before. He's over in Chester and he won't be back until tomorrow now. Listen, this message, I can pass it on to him if you like.
No, you're all right. I'll get it sorted.
Oh, well, better get back and tell David Crosby the good news. He'll be over the moon.
I bet he will be. But I'll get.
All right, strikes. Your men now. Come on. Pass it, Kenny. Back to the keeper. Start again. All right, Gary.
All right.
How's training?
Sound?
Got a tough routine worked out, haven't you?
Yeah, read about it in Ring magazine. Oh, Marvin Asley used.
Oh, Marvellous Marvin, eh, with his ball there. I remember him.
He wasn't Paul. He used to shake his head on purpose to psych his opponents out.
Is that right? So, what's waiting to me then? Future world champ or what?
Get away. You're too old. I'll get a license.
Hey, when I finish with that lot, I'll give you a hand on the back.
All right, sound.
All right. How we doing, boys? Any score yet? Go on, join the pub, join the pub.
All right, Ronnie.
All right, James. What can I get you?
A box of chocolates for my beautiful lady wife, please.
There you are.
The decent ones, I think.
Splashing out a bit, aren't we, eh?
Well, it's no good to you if you can't spend it, is it?
Tell me about it.
What do I owe you?
3.5 quid, I'm afraid. Thank you. So, Jackie told me that you're thinking about moving, eh?
Yeah, one of those new estates over Clockley Park, you know. Fitted kitchens, carpets, the way. Like your place. only a bit bigger, you know.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Set you back a few bob, don't it?
Well, it's worth every penny if it's for you and your family, ain't it? Eh? I mean, you'd do anything for your own flesh and blood, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course you would, yeah.
Well, see ya.
Yeah, ta-ra, Jim.
Was that the best you've got? Go on. Oh, just a sec.
Afternoon, Mick.
Might be for you.
Well, I thought Salter here might be interested in these. Graffiti is for losers. Good, isn't it? We all know how handy you are with the old marker pen, don't we?
Get out of me face, eh?
Hope you're keeping an eye on him, because I certainly am. Next time he steps out of line...
Just hang the bowl with it.
Looks like your football team are having fun. Someone had better go and have a look at what they're up to, don't you think?
I'll be a minute, please.
Okay. Coming. Okay, just a sec. Max, I thought you were...
Your carriage awaits.
You came in that thing? Why? I mean, I don't understand what's going on.
Oh, I just thought I'd drop in.
Jeff, come and have a look at this.
Come on. Pilot's waiting.
Oh, where are we going?
For a ride. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe.
I don't understand. I mean, what are you doing with this thing?
Well, I borrowed it. For you. For us. Look, I want you to put everything down now, and I want us to float away together in each other's arms.
Max, this is ridiculous.
I know, it's ridiculous. There's two people who are madly in love with one another and are going to be apart for the next 3 months. I know it's a bit over the top, but what else could I do? How can I stop you leaving me again?
You know, I have got to go to Oxford for my work.
And you know I want to come with you. As your husband.
Max.
Patricia.
What?
Will you marry me?
I thought you were married.
As soon as possible. Next week, if need be. So we can go away to Oxford together. I couldn't bear to be apart from you for one day.
Yes, Max. I will marry you.
Hiya.
Oh, hiya, love.
Are you closing up?
Joking, aren't you? Hey, this rate will have to stay open all night.
Eh?
To make some money. It's been really quiet in here today.
Never mind. I'm here now. I'll cheer you up.
That'd be nice.
I have bought this for the flat.
What?
It's great, isn't it? Got it in the sale. Only cost £30.
30 quid?
But you can give it to me later. I have also got these fabrics, you know, for curtains and that. I made a list of everything we need.
Oh, really? Well, I've got a little list of my own to show you.
Oh, good. We'll get everything in one trip. What's this?
That is a list of everything that I owe. Credit cards, unpaid bills, the lot.
So what's that got to do with me?
Bev, I've got no money, love.
But what about the stuff for the flat?
Well, I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Look, I've been throwing money around like there's no tomorrow. It's got to stop.
You must have some money. I mean, what's all that?
Oh, don't be daft. I can't go taking money willy-nilly out the till. I've got a business to run here. And if I'm not careful, I'll lose this place.
What about the flat?
Look, I told you, we'll just have to wait for a while, OK? It'll still be there in a few months.
Bev, I've got to slow down, love. I've got to stop wasting money.
Oh, I'm a waste of money, eh? Is that what I am?
No, you're not. And it's not just you, love. It's everything. Had our Michael in here before. I've got to fork out for his student grant now.
So you can sort your Michael out?
Well, it is for his education, isn't it? I mean, I'm his father, for God's sake. It's my duty.
And what about your duty to this one? What about that, eh?
I've told you, don't worry. I'll have the flat sorted in time for the baby being born. You just got to give me some time.
I'll give you plenty of time, Ron. I'll give you the best months of my life.
Bev.
And I wouldn't bother doing up the flat, because I don't really think I'm going to be around to use it.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a Supermax. Full of hot air as usual.
Why do you think we have these little bins around the place, Salter? To keep the place neat and tidy so people don't think we're all yobs. Now pick it up! You know, if I'd had my way, you would never have been allowed back in this gym.
Everything all right?
Just warning your friend here as to his future conduct.
I've already spoken to Gary. He knows the score. Now, why don't we just leave it at that, eh?
I'd appreciate it, Salter, if you told your mother that she's not welcome down here.
Hey, now, just a minute.
Mick, this project is for teenagers. Now, if Salter's mother thinks she can wander in and out of here at will, then other parents might get the same idea. We don't want the place overrun by people like her, now do we?
Leave me man out of this.
Hey. Save your fisticuffs for the ring. And you just carry on training, Gary. Me and Mr. Weeks here need to have a little word.
A hooligan!
You know what? You've got no right insulting his mother like that. She's a perfectly decent woman. And stop picking on him, will you? He's done nothing wrong.
Not a very good judge of character, are you, Mick?
Meaning what?
Well, there's other nonsense we're involved in. You know, you getting hold of the wrong end of the stick.
I've got hold of the wrong end of nothing. It's perfectly clear to me what's going on.
Oh, there you go again, you see. What lies has Marianne been spoon-feeding you this time? Well, she's got what she wanted, hasn't she? The offer of a few quid for nothing. You'd think she'd be happy.
Happy? Having to put up with you hassling her for months on end, and you expect her to be happy?
Oh, she wants more, does she? I should have realised from day one, your woman won't be happy till she's got my job. Vicious little...
Nice one, Mick.
I'll have you. You saw that, didn't you, Gary? Let's see how your precious girlfriend feels about you when the police come knocking at your door.